Ah, right, hello, Paul there. How are you? How are you this Sunday afternoon?
Oh, not bad, Johnny. How's yourself?
Not so bad. Have you been up to much?
Well, just every morning when I go out to just go to the local shop, for like eggs and bread and all that kind of
Hmm.
stuff. My neighbour always, without any failing,
Hmm.
he's always out there cleaning his car with his son.
Oh, surprised not we're using like a sponge like everyone else.
Well, funny enough, there should
Hmm.
be actually a self-cleaning car. I think that one day that invention should happen.
That'll save a lot of trouble. Yeah, self-cleaning cars, like self-driving cars. Hmm. Self-driving cars.
And I noticed it while I was sleeping. I awoke to a strange hum that I thought there was a spacecraft outside my bedroom window.
The visitors Jennifer King is talking about don't just come at night. They come all day right to the end of 15th Avenue where there's nothing else to do but make some kind of a multi-point turn and head out the way they came in. Now, not long after that car is gone, there will be another which will make the same turn and leave before another car shows up and does the exact same thing. And while there are some pauses, it never really stops.
There are some days where it can be up to 50. I mean, it's literally every 5 minutes, and we're all working from home, and so this is what we hear. Yeah, this is what we hear.
At several points today, they showed up on top of each other, these cars packed with technology, stopping in a queue as if completely baffled by a dead end.
Right, has your neighbour finished cleaning the car with his son now?
I think so. Yeah, looks like he's just about done. Yeah.
I hope dry off his son. Well, all that soap suds all over him. I
Yeah.
mean, I suppose in a way he's cleaned the car and his son at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 for 1.
Exactly.
Mm.
But anyway, on the topic that we kind of got into the thought process of these self-driving cars.
Yeah.
Apparently, it is a thing.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen them as I've been driving to like airport runs and stuff sometimes, and I've seen a lot of these people that are on their phones and like
Mm.
or there's not driving, and I'm thinking like, well, surely they should be also be aware of the road apparently because. Apparently, these kind of cars don't like if there's going to be like a police car with his blue lights going off or ambulance going off with the blue lights and sirens. Apparently, these cars don't like it, and they crash. Have you heard about that?
Very sensitive. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. But I mean, with these self-driving, I mean, we joke about it and everything, and we discuss, but there's an agenda behind it when you look at it, isn't there? Really, it's
there is.
I mean, with these electric cars, what they're looking at is if you're not self-driving it, then the car will decide where you go and when it stops and all things like that. So it's taking away more freedoms, isn't it? Really, it's
It is.
it's it's introducing them as I know a convenience
Mm.
almost. I mean, but a lot of people like driving,
Yeah,
don't they?
I love it. Yeah.
It's going to be a bit like Kit in Night Ride, where he could self-drive, couldn't he?
Peaceful, easy feeling, and I know you won't let me down.
You, Michael.
'Cause I'm all
Hello, Michael.
open your eyes, look at the day.
Did you see that? What? That guy was plumb asleep at the wheel? Yeah. Hurry up.
Good. Yeah. No, Kit was cool, but yeah, at the end of the day, though, I mean, Kit could also do lots more things like weapons and
Yeah.
all that kind of
Ma-
stuff. But
Maybe Kit was like a precursor. It was like that was like telling us that in the future they're going to have self-driving cars. It was like that was like the us getting familiar with it, putting it into our psychology, into our,
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Who knows? You know what they do.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, this sort of idea of self-driving, like you say, though, it does ruin the idea of your brain cells. You want to be able to like drive, be able to have control, like you say, but you're losing freedom. You're losing the skill of driving, and eventually, I can see, like we said before, about transportation in the future. I think there's going to be lack of cars on the road because it's going to be climate change and all that kind of thing. It's going to be bad for they will get rid of that, so people won't have the skill anyway to drive. So that's one thing less because everyone will eventually not have a driving test because no one can.
Yeah, it'd be more like not so much driving as it is now, but just operating this car. The test would be just operating the car.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming you just put your destination in, press start, and then
That's it.
and pretty much it. But I mean, this does tie in with things like Agenda 30 as well, because on the government website they have a paper that describes purely self-driving cars.
Yeah.
About they're describing it not as it's just a thing that's happening, but a plan that this is going to be brought into the UK. Like this is what's coming. This is what's coming. They're pretty much telling that. And you look at it. I had a brief look at the paper, and it said something like we'll have to replan all the cities and towns. Well, that's Agenda 30. It's all smart cities. This could be part of the excuse they want to completely redesign towns and cities. They'll say it's for these self-driving cars to be on the road. So they've got to put, I suppose, all sensors in the roads. I suppose all that's got to be in now. And so there'll be an excuse of redesigning the towns and cities, not just for the self-driving cars, but for the plans of Agenda 30. They'll start implementing all the rest of the stuff, for these smart cities. That's what I think will happen. This is just a part of it. It's all a bit.
Yeah, I've actually heard about. Apparently, there's going to be a Tesla smell that comes unique with. Every time you get a new car from Tesla, it comes with a unique smell. And it's called the Elon Musk.
Oh. Very good, Paul. Very good, Paul. I like that. But I mean, I wonder if Elon Musk will have I bet he'll have a good self-driving car. Probably a self-driving rocket. It'll be the next thing, won't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, there's been William Shatner going into space as well. So.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yes, I mean that's a bit. William Shatner into space. I mean, that's just a complete publicity stunt, isn't it, for the whole. The kind of space. It's promoting rockets again. It's rocket technology is still the thing. We've got all this technology elsewhere, but rocket technology is still the same, pretty much since the 60s.
Yeah.
It's just really strange. So
yeah, it doesn't change much.
No, but self-driving car. It looks like they're going to be here. That's like they're really planning on it, and it's all. I can see it's part of the Agenda 30 coming, the smart cities and everything like that,
Whoa, I got another joke for you.
Oh, okay.
Why did the snail have a big S on the side of its car?
I don't know.
Because they wanted to hear everyone saying, like, look at that escargot.
Escargot. Oh, dear me. Luckily, I don't eat snails, so... not really my cup of tea. Cup of tea, snail? I don't know. That's pretty lame. Right, yeah. So self-driving cars, Paul. Any more to say on that?
Oh, actually, John, I got another joke for you.
No more, Paul. No more. I think we've had enough for jokes. In fact, I'm gonna come round to yours now. I'm gonna get in my car and come round to yours.
You don't have a car there, Johnny.
I've got one of them self-driving ones. I'll see you in a bit.
Wow.
I've been driving all night, man's wet on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. Where's my baby girl? It says I need you here.
Where's Johnny?
I
I mean, how long has gone? 5 hours. Well, I guess that's another self-driving car lost.
She sends a cable coming in from above. Don't need no phone at all. We got a thing that's called radar love.